Okay, so this
Why
is
is M. Bison
the
traveling?
plot
Did you see
thread.
that?
Yeah. So Bubbles, since like you're the only person I can really ask about this, would you agree that this is like the plot thread in this game that is the closest to actually being like cool and interesting?
Oh yeah, this is where it like reaches.
Gonna have to make it through the crowd.
I don't wanna.
Can't
I don't wanna
crowds.
spoil it.
Just can't handle it.
But it's a movie that could have made a cool video game. It's a popular movie. It's a horror movie that's had many installments. Could have made a cool video game. And
Did you know?
this is the what?
It actually was several video
I
games.
can't make it.
Was
Too many
it?
people.
Really?
Too many.
Yeah! You should look
No
it up.
fucking way. Okay, we
Like
gotta talk
2
about it
games
later.
at least.
No. Well,
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Are we talking about the
It's sort
thing?
of. No, we're not.
Exactly.
We're not talking
Yes,
about
exactly. We're talking. Yes, yeah, no, you're 100% right. We're talking about John Carpenter's The Thing. We're about to get attacked by an
Are we
alien
talking
shaped
about
like a
They
dog.
Live? I'm trying to figure out
game
what
is
this
so
is.
fucking weird. Like
Oh,
at
just fucking
at
wait.
once it's immediately like ridiculous nonsense with the whole Madison sequence, and then you get a sequence like this that's like super visceral to somebody who's had an anxiety attack being around too many people. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's whiplash because like again, there's a lot of cool Ethan shit.
Yeah.
When people like
Ethan
think
has
back
the
on this
ability
game
to kill
fondly,
people by
they're
touching.
remembering pretty much 100%
Yes.
Ethan scenes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that and the other thing I was talking about, Red Scar.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was the stuff I liked.
That stuff's cool, and like
Jason!
I'm looking forward to talking about that.
Better Son? We have to find a Better Son.
Better Son.
I also
My
do really
favorite
enjoy the
song.
effect where when you touch somebody, they drop dead. Like that's. It both like gets across our mental state where like we don't care about
There he
people, but also like we feel kind of like
Anyone's
disconnected,
that
and also
touch
everything we touch is turning into
turns to
shit.
dust.
And it's also like a very video game thing to happen, but it actually feels cool here and not just like a
Yeah.
glitch.
This
Oh well,
is an
until you
actual
see him
this is
slip
cool.
thing.
through people.
I'm gonna,
No, this is
you should
actually
get an
cool.
Achievo for getting all these people. That'd be really cool. Don't try to.
Just run into them like Wii bowling.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Heavy Rain. I'm doing a genocide run.
Jason!
It's interesting.
You know what?
It's not letting me focus my camera on him.
That is interesting. This reminds me a lot of what was that one horror game that takes place in a mall and you're like a photographer or a war journalist,
Oh.
and then you gotta kill a bunch of zombies. That's what it reminds me of.
I do think they should have recorded new voice lines for him yelling Jason, given that he's not just walking
Oh,
through a
absolutely.
mall
And they also
wondering
should
why
record
Jason walked away.
They also should have recorded new voice lines for him yelling Jason because it's a very bad delivery that they went with. Like the
Oh,
take
yes,
they went
also
with
that.
is unbelievably terrible, considering it's like so pivotal.
Is this another French thing? The M. Bison looking cop poster?
I don't know. I mean,
Like you all see that too, right? Like
it looks super on the nose if you're like,
Line
oh,
18,
this...
box number 3.
we are gonna
This,
catch the hell out of Roger Rabbit.
This is a
Shave and a
like
haircut.
fascist newspaper. You
Two
know, like
bits.
the media doesn't give a shit.
Oh man, Yakuza 7's a good fucking video game.
Just seamlessly transition into playing Yakuza instead of this game.
God, Yakuza 7's a great place to start too. It's an amazing
Yakuza
introduction
2?
to the franchise.
Hey. I mean,
Line 18, box
Three,
number
okay.
3.
line? That's not... Alright, what?
The great thing about a new like franchise from Go Studios is that like every time it comes out, people will be like, "Do you need to read the reviews?" I'm like, "No, I already know what's going to be the positives in the review, what's going to be the negatives in the review that like I don't care about because it turns out that's what I like about it, and what's going to be the negatives in the review. It's going to be like, yeah, I just knew that was going to happen. That's unfortunate, but what are you gonna...
Are these even US shoe sizes? They don't look like it.
We finally found the degree.
Maybe the origami killer is French.
Oh my god, it would make too much sense.
What now? What the fuck are we doing?
Okay. Mumbles,
What?
Rutsgarden, is there a scene in this game where, like, the characters just go out and toss an American football back and forth? Does that happen?
Great question. It's a spoiler.
I'm kind of surprised because it seems like the answer would be yes, just because that does seem like the sort of thing David Cage thinks should happen.
Why are we in a motel now? I guess
This actually, yeah. I mean, okay, so there's stuff going on, but I will say that, like, the thing that occurs to me is that I feel like if I was Ethan, I would not want to leave home because I wouldn't be able to bear the idea that somebody would, like, come bringing me news, or that, like, he would come home and I wouldn't be there.
Yeah, but you're not in a thriller video game that's a ripoff of thriller movies made by a terrible Frenchman.
Damn, that's a big ass porch for a shitty motel. You can get like 3
Yeah,
girls
what the
on there.
Wait, hang on. Oh wait, shit, fuck. I opened it. Damn it. Oh.
Yeah!
It's time! It's time! It's time!
Oh, yeah.
Ah, we're getting
Wait
it.
a minute. Was that actually Ethan back there in the fucking... Again with the deagle.
Yeah, is that another Desert Eagle? So this game came apparently, like, with a origami crane that you could make while you were waiting for it to install, and I actually think that's another like genuinely cool
Oh, I
idea
remember
mixed
that.
in with all of the bullshit.
Yeah.
Man, I just looked up. I went to the Internet Firearms database to look up whether this was a Desert Eagle or not, and there's so much wild shit that happens in this game that I completely forgot about.
Help! Dad!
Sean.
Where are you? I'm so
Put on a
cold.
fucking storm
Dad.
drain!
Dad!
Okay, so the gun we received is a fake gun. It's not real.
Do we know
Like-
that?
Like, in the context of
No,
the plot?
no,
or
no.
like...
I mean. Okay, let me clarify. It is not an actual design of firearm that exists in the real world.
Oh, okay. Not like it's a gun that's fake and you're gonna like hold someone up and be
Like,
told to shoot
no,
him,
it's,
and then
it's,
it turns
it's
out
not
that
a
it's
real
not a real
model
gun.
of firearm.
Yeah,
Oh.
we'll just leave it there.
Yeah, just leave it there. Why would you hide it?
Wait, did that just say motel management,
Yes,
not
I just
motel
noticed
management?
that too. I did notice that as well.
They like managing
Hey.
toys.
That's Mattel, yeah.
Mattel, get on that.
Weird looking fucking 50s motel.
Okay. Okay, I actually did just look up what the French word for motel was. And you guys ready to hear what it is?
Uh-huh.
It is motel.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45.
cool.
He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Oh, okay.
Why does he
this
kill
is
them if
Braden
he doesn't
Dagan
have
giving the
anything against
presentation.
We're just
For him,
making
they're
up
more of an
psychology as we
image,
go
a
along
symbol.
here.
That's probably why it gives him an origami.
Every time I
figure
hear,
and
like,
an
okay,
orchid
so
as
I
gifts
feel like
to apologize for what he's
this
done.
is one area where
Very
like
interesting.
pop culture is actually
And where's
training
all
me
that
well,
get
because
us?
whenever I see like a detective or something talking about the psychology of a suspect, I'm
Builds up
like,
a
this is
profile
complete
of the
horseshit,
killer and
isn't
helps
it?
us understand
And
the
it
person we're looking for.
Probably actually
Might have been
is a lot
useful
of
if
the
it was done
time.
earlier in this investigation.
This guy
like
is
an
full
FBI
of
dude.
shit beyond his
Continue,
ears.
One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the
This
body
scene
is
exists
found
to show
ranges
off their
from 3 to
projection
5
tech.
days.
Yeah.
But
But I found
rainfall
something
is
else
always at
cool on
6
the crime
inches,
scene.
give or take 10%.
Next slide, please.
What on
The
earth
next
does
slide
that
is
mean?
just like a looping
All the
gif of
victims are
Norman
drowned in
Jane eating
rainwater.
shit over
The
and
killer
over again
kills
on the
only
muddy
in the
slope.
fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he
That's
puts them in
him.
some sort of well or
He's
tank
the one
that
that
is
was
open to
eating
the
shit on
skies
that
and that
muddy
fills
slope.
up with rainwater.
Yes, and he just like
More
looks back at
rains.
it like, what the fuck?
The less time the
Who
victim
took this
has to live.
picture?
Who was recording
I
this?
studied the
Who
geographic
put in my
distribution of the
presentation?
murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more
All right,
confident
boys.
he becomes, the further he
The
roams
plan
from his
is
base.
one of
By
you dresses up
analyzing
like
the
a little
locations
8-year-old
where the
boy
victims disappeared,
and
I
goes
was
out
able
there
to
and looks
calculate
real
the zone
cute.
where the killer might live.
And then we get him.
And what
I'm thinking
size
it's
is
you in the
this,
front row, unibrow.
zone?
Let's get you a lollipop.
About 10
You
square
get your
miles.
lollipop.
10 square
AC/DC.
miles
10,000
singular?
people live in
What?
that sort of area.
One of the
Question
British
one by
Knickerbocker school uniforms.
You gotta whistle a
The
tune.
more clues we get, the more we
Gotta
can
sing
reduce
about how
the
you're
zone.
an orphan.
And then cross-check it with our list of suspects.
No,
and
you have a
identify
bad
the killer.
dad. Were you
Oh, you got a
listening to
bad
my
dad.
FBI profile?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile
Oh,
might
I've
fit
got a
and can be
bad
connected to the
dad.
comfort
He's
zone.
really bad. I
I'd
hope
like to
someone
question him.
kidnaps me.
God damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's
I gotta
out
say,
there
the
somewhere. We
facial
gotta get off our
animations in
asses
this
and
scene
find him.
are unusually bad for this game.
The killer is no ordinary murderer.
It's the
He is
teeth that
intelligent,
makes it bad.
organized, and methodical. You won't
Yes,
find
actually,
him by
yes.
patrolling the streets.
Yeah, wow, I can't
Your
stop looking
vast
at the teeth.
experience
You're
on the
welcome.
job.
Look
Like,
at the
what the
teeth.
Just
fuck?
fucking read about it in some school book.
Your
Go
vast
for him.
experience hasn't prevented 8 victims from being murdered.
Fucking asshole!
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Start fighting each other.
You
I'm
said it
surprised
took
you went
6
for the
inches
aggressive
of
thing.
rainfall
Because
before the victim
whenever
died.
someone in a video game is being
much
aggressive,
time do
I
we
always
have
am
left?
like, this is my time to be cool and collected.
The weather forecasts are right. Less
Well,
than
I figured it
72
might
hours.
be goofier for the show.
It was
You were
goofy
correct.
for the show. You're right.
Just like threw that chair. So every time you're watching a scene and Ethan's not in it,
No
like
answer.
one thing to keep in the
We
back of
waste
your
our
mind
time
is
coming here.
this scene going to be a complete waste of time?
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
So I feel like Madison's story is probably the most,
There is
outwardly offensive.
I'm not
But
sure
Jaden's
that's
story is the
entirely
one that is
legal.
most aggressively boring. I
Call the
do
cops.
not care about Cyberpunk Boy's crappy investigation.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, give us more Shelby.
There's
I want
there's
Shelby
there's,
like.
there's at
tripping
least
over
one.
himself.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's this scene.
Wow.
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a
Okay.
pretty
We've
religious
just
guy.
reached 7 territory. That's
He's a
right,
guy.
Oh
boys.
my
Seer and
god.
idiot.
The movie
End
7.
of the world.
With a 7 in the middle of it,
We
so you know
questioned
that
him
they're
a few months back
serious.
because he was causing
I feel like when you say
disturbance.
we've just reached 7 territory, what you really mean is
Raving.
David Cage just watched David Fincher's 7.
David Cage
And this
just watched
idea
David
that sick
Fincher's
little head
7
that
with
I
a
was
7 in
the
the middle, so you know that they're
Antichrist had come to
serious.
Earth.
With music
You
by the
think,
guy
like-
from 9 Inch Nails.
Do you think there's like a scuttlebutt that goes around that went around the Quantic Dreams office where it's just like, oh my god, David Cage saw insert movie here, and everyone's like,
Oh my god,
fuck.
it's like that Office episode where like Michael Scott watched Devil Wears Prada.
It's
So he
exactly
was-
like that.
Yes.
He watched
So this
Basic
guy
Instinct.
isn't the origami killer. We can say that much.
I mean,
Well, that would make the
I'll be
scene
honest.
superfluous.
As somebody who digs horror games, I feel like this could be a really cool scene to enter in a horror game. But since I know this game
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
going that direction, it mostly just screams red herring.
Wow, look at all
We're-
these low resolution books you're not supposed to look at.
We're going to find a guy in here that we're all going to think is a murderer because he's got all these crosses and he's crazy. And he's probably going to be crazy, but in a way that he's not the killer and it's just a big waste of time.
Norman Jane just gets down his knees and stares at the spines on these books and thinks, fuck, I wish I'd learned how to read. I had to make that like $80 million VR augmented glasses so I didn't have to learn how to read, get to be a cop.
We're not even...
It's stifling in here. Those windows haven't been opened in years.
We can't even use the fucking
All the signs of a mystical
AI
obsessive neurosis
VR
compounded by a
glasses
persecution
anyway.
complex. You don't have to be a profiler to see he's not a killer. We're wasting our time here.
God, the narration, like,
The guy's
Even
taking a
Jane
break from
knows this is
reality, caught up here in
superfluous.
this crazy
the internal
I love it when a
monologue.
game tells me I'm wasting my time. That's one of my favorite things about video games.
The internal monologues are really bad, like in terms of voice acting quality.
I mean, there really isn't a lot here that's good in terms of voice acting quality, so...
The thing that strikes me though is that like I have been watching my mother play adventure games since the mid '90s. Like, characters narrating something to themselves is like the first kind of voice acting I was ever aware of. It's like this kind of like, I'm wasting my time here. I'm not gonna find anything, or this guy seems creepy. Like that's the first kind of voice acting I ever heard, and I've seen like thousands of voice actors nail that shit. I'm just wondering what went wrong, where the voice actors were like, all seemed perfectly competent to me. We're just like turning in these performances.
Is he a French actor trying to do it in English and maybe doesn't know where to put the cadences?
I think there's a few of those.
There's definitely that going on, but like also like there's a lot of things that can go wrong with voice recording, you know, like bad direction,
The
The only
cheats.
if they're
The
like if it's been a long day and you're tired and you don't really want to do more takes, you know, like just all kinds of stuff.
The only thing that's funnier than this being like overtly a waste of time is the fact that it's taking this long to get to the point where you can just say it's a waste of time and leave.
Can we just walk out? Can we just... No? Alright. Hey, buddy. Dipshit. Let's go.
I just remembered something randomly, which I feel like we might have a minute here. When they translated Fallout 4 into Japanese, they only did one translation for the main character dialogue, and they used male pronouns, like first-person pronouns all the way through it. So the voice actress just like corrected it to like more feminine first-person pronouns when she performed it.
Just the man we're
But like
looking
the
for.
subtitles are all like really butch and like Ore!
I'm Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
The game had a really bad
Also, we
translation.
illegally
God is
broke
my
into your
witness.
house.
I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk.
Damn.
Nobody's accusing you of anything. Now please look at this
I own
warrant for murder.
crucifixes. You afraid of something?
Nobody's accusing you of anything.
Nigh.
Nobody's
The wrath
judging
of
you.
God
Well, I guess
shall
Jesus
strike men
is.
down.
I don't know.
I'm preparing for the end of the world.
That's a lot of Jesuses.
Nathaniel, do you remember where you were last Tuesday
Do they have a
at 4:30
warrant?
p.m.?
Have they shown him the warrant?
No.
I was here
No, he just broke in.
all day.
People listening
there
at
anybody
home,
with you?
if cops are in your house, go, where is the warrant
No,
for
I
you to
was
be in my
alone.
house? And if they don't have it, kindly ask them to leave.
Where do you work, Nathaniel? You have a job?
My sole occupation is
Yeah, right
praying
now, this
to
is
the
exactly what you
altars of
don't
the
want to
Lord
do if you
for
find
the
two FBI
salvation
dudes
of
hanging out in your
humanity.
creepy house.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices?
Do not talk to the feds without a lawyer.
We know who talks.
Especially when
don't
they've
we?
clearly illegally
We
broken
both
into your
know who
house.
talks to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, we kicked the door down.
Speak that name.
What does he
At
say?
this point, I think
What
they're
are you
hoping to
doing?
antagonize him mostly so that like they can bust him
I can't talk
and
about
not
it. You
get
mustn't
shit
talk
for
about it.
breaking into this guy's house for no reason.
He
That's
orders you to
enough.
go and find
Leave
new
him
prey.
No
alone.
way.
He needs more and more.
Can I...
No.
Look, man, I'm not even Christian. I'm Jewish. My girlfriend's evangelical, and well, I'm a people pleaser, so.
You out of your mind? Tormented you all night.
I just found like
I
80
just
of
like-
these at one point, and I wanted to hang them all up to be funny, and then I just kind of got locked into this collection, I guess.
This sucks, dude.
Like,
This is
it's one of
really
those things that
bad.
like started as like a completely not, you know, it became my personality by accident. I didn't mean for this to happen.
It's like way worse. Like, why would they let you just walk around while he's doing this? What's the point? There's nothing for you to interact with.
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was
I kind of
sent to work
don't
to
want to
destroy
like
us.
this. Like, yeah, just shoot him.
Christ's
Fucking
sake.
go.
Shoot!
Shoot the police guy, I mean.
What is
You're not
happening?
gonna kill
What the
the
fuck
Antichrist
is
with a
happening?
revolver, Nathaniel. He's much
The
too
scene was
powerful.
pointless, so it had to be really dramatic for no reason.
Get that gun out of my
What is
face.
happening?
that's not a
This
revolver.
is so stupid.
This is like every scene in this game is like how much relevance the scene has
Oh my
to the
God.
storyline is inversely proportionate to how
You shall
wild it
regret
gets.
confronting the
It's like
emissary of
that
the Lord.
episode of
You
The
shall
Office where
know
Michael goes to
divine
improv and he doesn't
power.
know how to finish the improv scene, so he always like pulls
Oh
out a
my
gun.
g- I can't believe you've
I'm
like
here to help
compared
you.
David Cage's
Get rid of the
like
voices in your
directorial
head.
style
You
to
have
Michael
trust
Scott
me.
in The Office
I don't
twice,
know.
and both like within the same episode, and both times it was 100% accurate.
Thank you.
May God
Thank
Almighty
you.
give
One
us
of those
the power
pictures of
this
Jesus in the
empire.
background looks like that really bad redrawing of Christ, and it
You know,
drives
the
me
other
nuts.
spirits that prowl the world in search of souls.
The one where he's in the purple cloak, did you see it? Yeah, people in the
Is
comments
it
saw it.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Lieutenant Blake is gonna leave our planet right now and return to the
What?
realm of shadows. Creature of darkness, I do beseech you to return to the realm of shadows and leave our Nathaniel in peace.
He remains full of crap.
Back away, slowly. Now drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel.
Okay, somehow we defused that situation.
Put your hands on your head.
It was a situation we created.
Turn around.
Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Why are we arresting this guy?
Motherfucker!
I mean, he did draw a gun on a cop.
Lord.
Yeah, but
I
that cop is
exercise
illegally in his
thee,
home.
Satan.
Just fuck
And
off.
also legally beating the shit out of him.
Okay, freak, the show's over. You're
That's
under
like
arrest.
I mean, if
Clear-cut
there's one thing that
self-defense.
David Cage is getting right about America, it's
Pretty
that
damn
the
cool
police will
on
just
this.
arrest you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not saying this is unrealistic.
I'm
It's just
sorry I
bullshit.
had an
Well, gun is
issue
advanced
with the
very
cops doing illegal shit, Camster.
Maybe not.
Well, no, but I'm
Most of the time it
I'm just saying, in reality, like, it doesn't
No,
matter
I
if they're
know.
doing illegal stuff. They're like, sue me, bring me up to court. I don't care. I'm gonna arrest you.
No, I know, but it just sucks. I don't like to see
Cool,
it.
I'm glad we
It's not
wasted
fun to
time on that
play.
scene. We discovered that Blake is an asshole, and that's it.
Well, it's more character development than we got from Madison.
Yes.